Alright guys, putting my handyman work apron off to the side to come here and do another video for you guys. What we have here is probably the cleanest Hutch Pro Riader I have ever lay eye on. Okay, I know there's some on the internet and stuff like that, but to actually have it in the flesh, this is probably one of the cleanest one. Look at this. One of the first things you want to look at is the dropout. I mean, guys, I don't think this thing's ever been ever taken out or anything like that. There's no marks. Look at the drop on the fork. So you guys can see this bike it's just mint. This is about as mint as you can get. The Hutch stem, I wish you guys can feel this. If I go and I feel this little lip right here, dude, you can almost cut your finger on this because it is so sharp. This thing's excellent condition. The Hutch grips, these are now repop. The brakes on this is, I mean, when I felt this, I was like, wait a second, did I work on this? Did I work on this? But you know what, I didn't. So what this bike is, it was a transaction. We have a customer that contacted us, lived in another state, said, hey, there's somebody local to you that's selling one of these. Do you mind checking it out? Of course, the customer brought it here. We checked it out. We'll be glad to help you. We checked it out. He goes, is it worth the money? I was like, definitely. But I don't know about the seat here. The seat looks like a very comfortable seat, but I don't know about the seat. And the pad definitely is not NOS, you know? And he goes, oh yeah. That seat is not because bam, I have the real one right here. I was like, oh, okay, this thing is definitely worth it. I mean, look at that. Hutch is still there. I think we found one of these seats on eBay and it cost more than my life. My life isn't worth that much. And he's got the original pads. So definitely, this all came with the bike. He got a really good deal. So, am I here to talk about the bike? No. This video is about am I gonna get this bike to the customer that is in Florida. So I'm here to teach you how we box these things up. Some of you guys are like, well, you just boxed it up. Yeah, okay. What I like to do is I like to give myself a box from a freshly built bike. All the belonging of that part is in here. Okay? You can see the strap on it. The box with the pedals and everything is. We're going to reverse what we did to build up the bike, but to this. We're gonna box it up exactly the way the manufacturer did it. And that's what it's about. So first thing what you wanna do is you want to go to a bike shop, ask them nicely, hey, do you guys happen to just built up some bikes? With all the trash that's inside of it, okay? Keep it in there because you're gonna need all that stuff because we're gonna use that, okay? I'm actually gonna leave the chain guard in there too. So what the first thing I'm gonna do is, see this is the wheel? I'm going to go and take these right here and I'm going to cover these things up. And we're just gonna tape this thing up like it came out of the factory. Same thing. Like these pads, we're gonna take these pads off. These guys. And remember what I was telling you guys, the box. Where's the box, Max? The box, remember if you guys have ever bought a bike that comes out of a box like this, it comes in a little tiny box. Well, we're gonna put the pads inside. We're gonna put the pedals and all that on the inside of that. We're gonna box it all up. Put all that. These guys right here. I'm gonna go cover this. I think this went to the fork. Does this go to the fork? Maybe. So I'm roughly just throwing everything on and then I'm gonna go through it. Oh, this doesn't belong there. This is where it went. This little guy right here. Every little piece, we're gonna use that. We're gonna use it. Okay. Look at that. This is the crank. Slide it over. You guys gotta get the picture of what I'm doing. It's not rocket science, but for some of you guys, sometimes you guys are like, you guys have that kind of duh moment. Yes, some of you guys, oh my God, why didn't I think about that? I'm going to shut up and I'm just gonna go to this, and Max is just gonna kind of go and film it and watch what I do. Okay, as you guys can see, I got all this thing cardboard up. Now what I'm gonna do is we're gonna tape this down. Okay, and I'll be about, okay, I don't know how to use a tape gun. Okay, as you guys can see, nothing that technical about it. This video should be pretty self-explanatory. I think right off the bat, you know, when I did it, you guys are like, oh, dude, and that's it. Okay, guys, as you can see, that's basically it for that. Then what I'm gonna do is we're going to start dismantling certain things, and we're gonna start zip tying it. I actually save, okay, you guys ever doubt that I'm not Asian? I save everything, okay? I'm just like that in-law, the Asian in-law. We save all the Tupperwares. We save all the plastic. So I save these long zip ties just for that. Deflate the tires. It'll make the fitting a lot better. Actually save you a couple inches in the box. Deflate the tires. Then you get the little shield thing right here. Okay? Usually the wheel goes on the opposite side of the sprocket. See, everything's in here, guys, because we just took apart. See that? Okay. This is probably the hardest part. You're gonna have to kind of weasel this thing through. I'm gonna remove this. Slide this through. See, look, you see how the cutout is gonna slide through the spindle all the way to the back. There you go. See that? Look at the way the crank is. This is the way the manufacturer do it. So I'm gonna slide this guy back inside. There you go. Okay, so you're gonna put the zip tie through here. So one of the things I want to look at is make sure this thing is a little bit slim. So this thing's kind of sticking out a little bit. So I'm gonna kind of wiggle this thing right there. So that's good. Now, we do offer this. It's if like people like, hey, how much does it cost to box it up? And you know, like some of you guys might be like, oh, you must be stupid. You know what? Look, if you go to a restaurant, then I'm gonna say you must be dumb because you know how to cook. Sometimes people know how to do it. They just don't want to do it. They're lazy, or they rather trust somebody else. So you guys can see that's pretty much almost all there. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this, but I'm going to keep the brake lever on. See the cool thing about this technique, guys, is that everything is in the box for you. Because this frame is a little bit older, you could actually remove the quill. I just like doing it this way better because it's a little bit easier. Make sure you put this thing on. If you don't tighten these when they ship it, it will rattle itself loose. And this cap right here, all you need is a little tiny hole in the box, and that thing is gone. This stem right here is about as good of condition as you get. Like the bike itself, it's borderline. The whole bike is NOS. I don't know if some of you guys noticed, there is the Hutch cranks on it. We installed that. The original crank is right there. So the owner wanted the Hutch Aero cranks on there, so we put it on. Now some of you might think, wait, the Pro Riader never came with it. Okay, it didn't. It doesn't make this bike any worse. He wanted it on there. It's his bike. He's got the money. You can do it. Now look at this. See how I removed this? I don't have to remove the brakes. all I'm gonna do is I'm going to clamp it right here. Not up here. I'm gonna clamp it so it stays inside here the most, okay? I'm just gonna kind of size it up. See, it could go right here. Clamp it right here. So I'm gonna have Max hold this. Then what I'm gonna do is you got these little guys right here. This, I'm gonna put it right here to protect all this. Okay. And what I'm gonna do, more zip ties. I'm gonna put foam, and then we're gonna zip tie it snug against that foam. Okay. Look at this. See? See how this thing still move? No problem. This little piece down here. I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna make a little hole right here. I'm gonna feed it through. Come down here. See, I'm gonna feed it through. I'm gonna zip tie it against the frame. See, it's not gonna go nowhere. Usually when I do this, I'm actually I'm tearing down a bike as I'm doing this. Okay, another thing what I want you guys to see is look at this. See these nuts and bolts? You could either take it off or you could snug it on. Okay, I would say that's almost it. These caps. Okay, now they're like this, but once I put it into the box, it should hold it pretty good. The fork. See guys, everything is there for you. Everything. There you go. Look at that. This thing looked like it was just designed for this. I got all these little bags from it. Guys, seat's gonna go in here. Little pouches. Okay, so here's another advice. Go to the post office, get these bubble wrap thing. They are free. Okay? Use this. Seat posts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna box this guy up. We got one of those. Then what I'm gonna do is, we still got that seat, this pad, and this that we're still gonna box up. So, now that I have all this, I'm gonna take this guy down. Look at this. That's it. Don't tighten this thing all the way because you don't want to pinch this. But you have this. Again, guys, I am kind of a little bit in a rush. I just dropped by here. See? Max like, why don't you just put it right here? Through here. And right there. And do this. Put the pad set. Where's the crotch pad? Right here. Got that. Let's not forget, guys. I turn around, I go, damn, there's still this. Don't worry, I got kids to clean all that up, guys. So, because it's so big, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna bust out these pedals. Okay. Get these out. We're gonna zip these guys together. Do me a favor, zip tie these really, really expensive.
Okay.
These things are worth more than your life, man. Hey. You watch your Japanese tongue. You've only been in America for a little bit. So, this crank right here, it's one of the heaviest, hardest part on this thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to wrap this thing up. It's good. Hold the bike. Okay.
Oh, look at all the sandals. I feel left out today, guys.
There's your core.
You're a little bit more modernized, Max.
Yeah, Shuma still lives in the jungle.
What you also want to do is you want to keep everything symmetrical in this because that's what's in the box. Take this. Then go in. Look at that. Look at that, guys. That's it. No, the bubble one.
Oh,
the bubble one. And remember what I was telling you guys about these? Look, See this little piece right here? It will hold it there, trust me. You look at this, sticking out a little bit, this guy right here might pose as a problem. Not a problem, we put it down here, I can zip tie it to this wheel. These guys are all padded, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use as padding. Shuma?
Oh, that hurts.
It did.
That was strong.
Oh, okay, I think we need another padding. Go get another padding. This guy, we can't forget this guy. So, you look at just space. If you look at the space, okay, let me see. You go right here. Right here, look at that. Just goes right along. Okay?
Oh, we forgot to put Shuma in there.
Oh yeah, I gotta get deported.
You know, getting deported is kind of like a sensitive issue right now.
Sorry.
I think a lot of people might get
Excuse my
offended. See? Exactly like it should arrive. Look at that. This thing's actually pretty heavy. It's solid. That, guys, is how you box up a bike, especially something like that. I'm not gonna go cheap on something like that. Everything, just zip tie to the bike, but pad it up so there's no loose parts, there's no damaged part. I hope that helped. I know this is not like super big, but I know a lot of you guys out there, these bikes are getting like more and more shipped worldwide. Guys, comment in. I just want to see feedbacks. I want to hear from you guys. If you guys got any questions, let me know. The one thing I don't want, if some of you guys don't know that we're a bike shop yet, I'm sorry. I don't know what more to tell you. We're a bike shop. If you guys go and you guys are going to buy something from a different store, by all means, go find the best deal. Go find products that we don't have. But guys, if you guys are going to buy something somewhere else and something goes wrong, hit them up. They took your money already. You spent your hard-earned money. Hit them up. Ask them for help. Okay? If they don't want to help you, why do you keep wanting to go back there and give them your money? But you're going to come and ask me, hey, Fu, I bought this from somebody else, so screw you, but can you help me out? Why isn't this like this, like this? I'm going to try my best to help you, but you guys got to understand from my point of view, it kind of sucks. You never give us the chance, and I know our website doesn't really work, but that doesn't hurt you DMing me or even calling us. Give us a chance. If you gotta go get somewhere else, no hard feelings. But if something go wrong, you need to go and ask them. Don't ask me, okay? You ask me when all else fails or you traded some parts, but don't ask me about another business you conduct somewhere else, okay guys? Some of you guys might not like that last message, but it is what it is. And yes, I'm still working on the house. I still gotta paint. I'm gonna go and do it. I came here, rushing here to do this just for you guys, okay guys? And I gotta get going. Later guys.